Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something pretty interesting, this whole electric revolution hitting our power tools.
Yeah, it's moving beyond just drills and drivers now.
Exactly. And we're zooming in on chainsaws, specifically the Ryobi 40V HP brushless model.
Right. Big promises there, gas power, battery ease, homeowner price.
That's the hook, isn't it?
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
it actually stack up? That's what we want to figure out today. What's the real story behind the claims?
Precisely. Our mission here is to cut through that marketing noise. We're looking at what actual professional reviews are saying, the good, the bad, the, limitations, especially for you, the average homeowner.
And where are we getting this insight from?
We dug into a really detailed YouTube review from Savage Reviews. They titled it something like Ryobi 40V Chainsaw Review, Best Battery Chainsaw for Homeowners, 2025. Pretty direct question.
Okay, great. So let's unpack the Ryobi pitch first. What are they highlighting for, like, the weekend warrior type?
Well, they're pushing this 14-inch cordless saw, and they're really leaning on the tech brushless motor, which means, better efficiency, longer life.
More power, less fuss.
Basically, yeah. And it's on their 40-volt platform, so decent power potential. Plus things like tool-free chain tensioning, that's super handy mid-job.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And automatic oiling. And, of course, the big sell, no fumes, no mixing gas. And the price point usually undercuts comparable gas saws.
And it seems like they're directly targeting those classic gas chainsaw headaches, right?
Absolutely. I mean, think about it. No more fiddling with fuel-oil ratios.
The worst.
No yanking a pull cord hoping it starts. No carburetor tweaks. None of that seasonal storage prep that, let's be honest, most people forget anyway.
Guilty as charged.
Right. So the convenience of just, bam, push a button and it goes. And you can store it inside without stinking up the place. That's a huge plus for homeowners.
Okay, so that's the promise. Convenience is king. But what about power? Do the reviews actually say it cuts like gas? Or is
Yeah.
that where the asterisk comes in?
This is where it gets really interesting. The reviews, like the Savage Reviews one, they do confirm it cuts surprisingly well.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely rivaling entry-level gas saws, but specifically for homeowner tasks. Think trimming branches, cleaning up storm damage, maybe taking down a smaller tree in the yard.
So not for clearing acres of forest.
Definitely not. But for typical suburban yard work, that brushless motor delivers consistent power. It's not just marketing fluff. The tech does make a difference in efficiency and cutting performance. And battery life often is actually better than expected for those kinds of jobs.
Okay, so the core performance for its intended user seems solid. But, there's always a but. What did the reviews flag as, let's say, the downsides or quirks?
Right, no tool is perfect.
Yeah.
And this raises some important practical points. Several things popped up consistently in user feedback and reviews.
Like what?
First, that tool-free chain tensioning. While convenient, users report the chain loosens up pretty often during use, so you might be stopping to retighten more than you'd like.
Okay. Annoying, but maybe manageable.
Maybe. Then, battery performance. It really, really depends on what you're cutting. Soft pine, great. Hard oak, you'll see that battery meter drop much faster. So runtime can feel a bit unpredictable.
That makes sense. What else?
Bar oil consumption. This was a big one. Lots of reports of it leaking or dripping oil significantly when it's just sitting there.
Oh, wow. Like leave a puddle on the garage floor, kind of drip in?
Exactly. So storing it on cardboard or a dedicated drip pan seems almost essential. And the automatic oiler doesn't have any adjustment. It just oils at one rate, which might be too much sometimes, contributing to the dripping.
Okay, that's definitely something to be aware of. Anything else?
Wait, it's lighter than a comparable gas saw, sure. But for a battery tool, some find it a bit heavier than expected. Using it overhead or for longer periods can lead to fatigue faster than you might think.
Interesting. So lighter than gas, but maybe not lightweight in the battery world.
Sort of, yeah. And finally, it's clearly not for heavy-duty, all-day use. A pro would burn through batteries way too fast and find the cutting speed slower than their gas gear for big jobs. It's just not built for that intensity.
Okay, so we have good homeowner performance, but issues with chain tension, variable battery life, oil dripping, and maybe a bit more weight than expected. So wrapping this all up, what's the verdict? Who is this Ryobi actually for?
The bottom line seems to be for the suburban homeowner who does occasional tree maintenance, trimming, clean up after a storm, maybe cutting some firewood once in a while, it delivers real value.
So convenience wins out for those users.
Pretty much. You get the instant start, way less maintenance, and performance that's good enough for those typical tasks. The battery limitations and oil drips are compromises, but for that kind of occasional use, they're probably justified trade-offs compared to dealing with a gas engine. It's genuinely gas equivalent for that specific homeowner use case.
So there you have it. The Ryobi 40V HP brushless chainsaw sounds like a really solid option, a strong contender if you're a homeowner doing that typical yard work and you value the electric convenience.
Absolutely. And maybe that leaves you, our listener, with a thought. This whole electric revolution in tools is often about understanding these trade-offs, right? Convenience versus raw power or runtime.
True.
So maybe think about what other tools in your garage or shed could make that gas to electric switch. What compromises would you be okay with to gain that convenience? Something to chew on for your next project.